Yeah, here we go. So, I'm going to talk about this thing that I did in my addict video. So with a buzzsaw on the side, then breaking off by an ISO bend into horizontal, like floor plane, or ceiling plane or whatever. And then ISO bending again to get back into the buzzsaw. So, you can do this pattern. In the middle here, you're in this corkscrew, so you have an opportunity to break into whatever pattern you want from there, whether it's just like a normal corkscrew sort of thing, or a pentagram variation, which I like. Basically how this works is from your buzzsaw over here. If we take that to be a buzzsaw in front of us, looks like a straight line, right? Cool. So what we're going to do is at this top point in the buzzsaw, when this point is up here, we are going to ISO bend out to the side. So once it reaches that point, hand goes up, pulley spins out to the side. That way we make this little sharp 90-degree corner, which from the side pulls the poi out of the wall plane into this horizontal plane, which I think is really visually interesting because it takes it from being a circle to being a line, which is cool. And in this particular pattern, makes like a tape deck. Yay! So I call this my tape deck toroid, but you can call it whatever you want, really. It's just a way to get between two buzzsaws, another side. Yeah, so from your forward buzzsaw, you're ISO bending at the top to get out. Then once you get to your backwards, or to the other side, so once you get to this point, if this were facing here, we'd be doing this. What we want to do from there is ISO bend again from the top back to the buzzsaw, so like so. Then to get out of that, we're going to ISO bend off the bottom to get back in front of us. So we're facing this way, and then ISO bend off the bottom to get back in front of us. Cool. Then again, once you get back around to this side, like so, we're going to ISO bend again off the bottom to get back into the buzzsaw. So those are all the components of this pattern. Yeah, the cool thing about this, having the forwards buzzsaw here and the backwards buzzsaw here, means that you can get into all your regular stacking patterns and split seam flowers from here. So you could do that to get to the other side, and then toroid across the top. Or you could use these sort of stacking style flowers in conjunction with this. Cool. Another thing we have the opportunity to do is, instead of ISO bending off the top in this pattern from the forwards buzzsaw, which gives you an extension in wall plane, we can ISO bend off the bottom to give us an anti-spin in wall plane from the forwards buzzsaw because it's coming back at us at the bottom. So I'm going to demonstrate that by, so my first poi, my right hand, the hand that's on the front, it's going to go first and do the normal ISO bend off the top to get into extension. Then the other poi, I'm going to ISO bend off the bottom to get into anti-spin, which will give us this, which from the top, you can see is split opposites. Yeah, and then again you can get back into your buzzsaw by doing the same thing, so ISO bend off the top, and then ISO bend off the bottom. Cool. So that looks kind of like this. On the other side, I've just switched which hand's doing what. Because we're in split same, we end up with one poi at the top and one at the bottom, which are both the times that we want to split these poi off. So basically we'll be going from here, top poi will get to the top and iso bend out, bottom poi will be at the bottom and iso bend out, but now they're in split opposites. We get across to the other side. Cool, so from the front that looks like this. From that we can make this pattern. Which is a really quirky way to switch between your buzzsaws on its set. Other things you can do with this pattern, once you break out both from the top into your floor plane, you'll be in split time and you can have both arms in extension, which means you can break off into some of that kind of stuff. I don't know, maybe all your Tracy things or whatever you're doing here. Whatever the cool kids are doing, you can probably do that. Yeah, I don't know, do what you want with it. Cool. So you can also do this from any kind of butterfly buzzsaw as well. If you use the same, like breaking off at the top and the bottom, you can just end up doing that kind of thing. So you end up with these two planes. I guess you could also do it in the same time butterfly. Which means you could do that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know, there'll be lots of combinations of these things you can do, which will put you in lots of different horizontal timings and directions, as well as give you transitions between wall plane stuff. Which I think is really cool. So hopefully this is another framework you can use to join all of your wall plane and horizontal things together. Yeah. Fun stuff to play with. Cool, so that's it for my Timmehtek Toroid framework. Put it to good use.